Sure.
Good day, viewers. You're welcome to today's episode on Unbidus TV. Today, we're going to be looking at the family corner, and in the family corner, we're going to be considering a topic which is focused on the women. The topic is women and healthy living. My name is Comfort Oluwasesan, and I'm going to be anchoring this segment. Women and healthy living. What is healthy living? Healthy living is a process through which you maintain an healthy lifestyle. Yes, so that means that they are healthy lifestyle and their lifestyle they are also not healthy. So we're going to be looking at these processes that you can use to maintain an healthy lifestyle. Why women? We're talking about women because yes, we know that in our society, the women are the ones that wear major caps. That when I say major caps, they multifunction a lot. They have so many things they are doing at the same time. They multitask almost always, and that is why they need to take care of themselves. So many times they actually forget or they're oblivious of this fact that they need to take care of themselves, they need to stay healthy. And that is why we hear gone too soon, a woman, gone too soon, a woman, oh, she died in her 50s, she died in her 60s. But God has given us long life. He has said 120 years are the numbers of years He would give unto us. But if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't take care of your body, if you don't take care of what you eat, you would not actually live to the numbers of years that God has given to us as mankind to actually, to live and enjoy. Even the few years that the woman will now live, it will now be maintaining this sickness, which is not meant to be. So this morning, you see, there are ways through which we can live healthy, and in our old age, we would enjoy and would not have to live on drugs. So many people are living on drugs now, even right from their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, they're living on drugs. But as Christians, God has given us natural solutions to these things, and we don't have to live on drugs throughout the days of our lives. So now let's go to the things that we can do as women to maintain this healthy lifestyle. Number one on this list is to eat healthy. So I love food a lot, so I'm very particular about eating healthy too, because I have gone through series of challenges way back, and I now know the importance of healthy eating. Healthy eating is very important. You see, in our society, we get to find out that we eat lots of carbohydrates, and this is not right. Now, you see, currently there's a challenge going on that the doctors are saying that everyone should take in 5 fruits and vegetables a day. I repeat, currently doctors are recommending that everyone takes a serving of 5 fruits and vegetables a day. Now, think about it. How many vegetables have you had today? How many fruits have you had today? And you are telling me that you want to live healthy? That is not the way to go. So I would want every one of us, each and every one of us, to take on this challenge of 5 fruits and vegetables a day. You see, fruits are pretty cheap. Watermelon is 50 naira, pineapple is 50 naira. You can get banana of 100 naira that will serve the whole family. So healthy eating does not have to be expensive, unlike how so many people think it to be. It doesn't really have to be expensive. So I want you to try that challenge and come back and thank me later. All right, so let's go back to what we're talking about: healthy eating. Now, you see, we have to look at how we can eat healthy. There is a formula I'm going to be giving to us today on how we can actually eat our meals. There's a formula I am going to give to us today. Now, this is the formula. Dietitians recommend that we eat 50% vegetables, 30% protein, 20% carbohydrates. I'm looking at someone saying, what? How do I want to do that? But do you know it is achievable? Eating the loads of carbohydrates on our meals are not the way to go. You see, carbohydrates are not easily digested, and that is why you need these vegetables to actually work in your stomach to make sure that they break down all these carbohydrates and you are good to go at the end of the day. So keep this formula with you as you go forward. You see, now, so you don't give your children 50% or 80% carbohydrates, and you now give them 10% protein, and then you now give them 10% vegetables. No, that is not the way to go. So if you are cooking yam for your family, make sure that, thank God that ugu, spinach, greens are very cheap. You see 100 naira. In short, some people in their compound, they find all these vegetables growing. So take advantage of these natural ingredients that God has given unto you. Make use of these ingredients and create spectacular delicacies for you and your family. I mean, you don't need to say we are eating rice today, tomorrow we're eating rice, tomorrow next tomorrow we're eating yam, and then another day we're eating rice. No, get creative with your cooking. Get creative. You're women, you can do this, and this is what will actually help you in the long run. You see, you have to eat healthy, 100% organic foods, no preservatives. So many of us were used to canned food. We'll go to ShopRite, we're gonna take sweet corn, want to make salad, fried rice. You take sweet corn, you take green peas, you take all the sorts. But you know, you can get natural ingredients of these things, and you can actually make use of them. So you need to look at this formula, and you need to maintain this formula. And I repeat the formula again: 50% vegetables, 30% proteins, and 20% carbohydrates in your diet. So when you want to eat yam and egg, make sure that the tomatoes, the onions, the ugu, if you want to make use of ugu or spinach, in the sauce is 50%, non-negotiable. Now make sure that the protein, that is the egg that you want to add into this, is 30%, and then let your yam serve as 2%. So if 20%, so if you want to eat 4 slices of yam, that means that the egg has to be double the portion of the yam you are eating, and that means the vegetable has to be 50% of both that yam and the egg in your plate. So we are advised to also eat whole grains. You know what is your father rice doing to you? That is a wonderful meal. That is a wonderful rice. You have to start eating those things. Some people say, no, we don't eat Nigerian rice, we don't eat ofada rice. What is it doing to you? It is very, very healthy. You need all these things, not for now, but for tomorrow. Because if you don't take care of yourself, as a matter of fact, there are toxins that are being released into the body system when you feed and you eat junk meals. And to eradicate this, you know, detoxing is another topic for another day, because you need to detox your system so that you can be able to stay healthy. You need to detox your system from time to time, but that is not the topic today. We are talking about healthy living amongst women, and we are talking about healthy eating now, the need for women to eat healthy. And the formula I've given this morning is 50% vegetables, 30% protein, and 20% carbohydrates. And once you do that, you're on your way to having an healthy lifestyle. Number 2 ways through which you can live healthy is through exercising. For most of us women, we don't even like to exercise. Like, it's a big deal for us to exercise. But you know, exercise doesn't mean you have to run on a treadmill or you have to run the whole street down. There are things you can do, there are activities you can do in the home, within your house, that can serve as exercise for you. There are activities that you can do within the home that can serve as exercise for you. You can be working in the kitchen and you can be moving your body. You can be dancing. You can be doing my head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes, and you're right in your kitchen. You know, you can even want to have your personal devotion in the morning, and you can choose to dance to the Lord. Just make sure that you are physically active every day. You know, some people used to sit 8 hours in the day. You know, they say the longer you sit, the closer you are killing yourself. So you're not meant to even sit for 8 hours every day. So that means you have to be physically active every day. You need to be active. You need to be on the move, because it's going to affect your health eventually if you don't exercise. So if you're not opportune, if you don't have any gym to go to in your area, you don't have a treadmill at home, it's all right, you can walk down your street. So for those of us who have cars, you don't need to take your cars everywhere. Like you want to go and buy something at the junction of your street, you can just take a walk. That is counting your steps. You can take a walk, you can come back in the morning, you can take a walk. Maybe you want to go and visit someone and it's close to where you are, take a walk. You don't need to take your car. When you are at home, dance. Make sure you are active. For married couples too, having sex is a way of staying physically active. When you are physically active sexually, you are also exercising, and that is why women also have to be active in the process of sexual engagement with their spouses. You need to be physically active because in the process, research has said that calories are being burnt when you're having sex. So the end result of all I'm saying is get exercise, stay physically active. Don't sit down in one place and say, Bola, bring me this cup. Bisi, bring me this spoon. Tope, bring me this plate. No, get up sometimes. Do it yourself. Don't be lazy. All right. So let's go to the third one. The third way through which we can stay healthy. I know we don't smoke. Is taking out all the toxins in our system. There are toxins in our systems, and smoking is a toxin that can enter into this system. Thank God, mostly all of us here, we don't smoke. So, but what are the other toxins that are in our system? When we eat junk foods, when we take processed foods, when we take canned foods, when we take shawarmas and the mayonnaise and all these sorts, we are taking in toxins gradually. When we drink Coke, do you know that a bottle of Coke contains at least 14 cubes of sugar? Yes, it contains 14 cubes of sugar, but you can take care of this by creating natural juice and smoothies and recipes for yourself and your family. By the way, if you don't know how to do that, you can always consult me after this segment. So you can take in all these fruits and organics, you can juice them, you can make them as smoothies, you can make natural ice cream for your family. You don't need to use sugar. There are natural ice creams that you can make, and you guys would have a lovely time at home. So you need to get away with all these toxins that are already in your system, and all these toxins, some of the way through you can get rid of them is through detoxing. When you detox, you eliminate toxins that are already in your systems, which can cause harm into your body system. Number 4 way through which you can actually live healthy is distressing. For women, we go through lots of stress, but I'm here to tell you today that you need to take a break. Sometimes take a break. Your husband will take care of himself, your children will take care of themselves. God forbid, if your enemy dies, they will leave, they will move on with their life. They will only mourn you for like 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. As a matter of fact, your husband might remarry. So why are you stressing yourself? Why are you stressing yourself? Take care of yourself. Take a break, 1 week break, 2 days, even a day break. Go somewhere. Go to another member's house. Tell them you just want to rest. Tell them you need to distress. And think positive thoughts. Always. Think positive thoughts. Always. So, I know you've come along with me on this journey, and I've spoken about 4 ways through which we can live healthy, which is eating healthy, and I spoke about the formula: 50% vegetables, 30% proteins, and 20% carbohydrates. I spoke about eliminating toxins in our systems, I spoke about exercising, and I spoke about distressing. And I believe that as we've listened to this topic today, we will go and fulfill some of these things that you've heard from me this day. And as we do it, the God Almighty would strengthen us and give us more power and more grace to live our lives in healthy ways. And it will give us and grant us long life in good health and peace of mind. Thank you very much for coming along with this journey, with this journey. My name is Comfort Oluwasesan. Thank you very much.